What's up, guys? I had to do another post, excuse my hand, to let you guys know that the more I get to know God personally, the more I see that many people don't fully understand God and who He is. The truth is, God is love. And religion lies to the masses because, there's so many denominations, there's so many cults, there's so many religions out there that we just see God in all this mess, all these rules and regulations and all these rituals and ceremonies. And people look at the church and people look at people who say, we know God, we worship God. But they're confused because it's like, well, is God this? Is God that? God is love. And He made us in His own image and likeness. So if we're trying to be some weird wacko, people, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Because I know God, and people who don't know God, it's sad because either they've been put off by religion, it's just sad because I can understand where you're coming from. People just mess it up, and that's sad. But I know God, and He loves you. And sorry, I'm just getting messages. Sometimes I don't even really know what to say. I just feel God's heart. I feel God's presence and concern. But at the same time, He wants you to be free. He wants you to live life and enjoy life and not get caught up in all the junk, all the religious mumbo jumbo. He just wants you to know Him. And the only way that we can really know God is if we have a desire in our heart to want to get to know Him on a personal level, like a friend would want to, if I had a best friend and I enjoyed hanging out with that person, I can't wait to go and, hang out with that person for me, or go and work out with that person, or go to the beach, or go to the movies. Someone that you love, your wife, your husband, your children, you enjoy spending time with that person. But religion makes it all just, you don't want to be a part of that. I remember being a kid and growing up as a teenager, I believed in God, but I had the wrong view of God because I just looked at the church and I'm like, this is boring. I want to be outside skateboarding or doing something fun. And God is fun. I realize that now, that God is fun. And He wants us to enjoy life, to be like little children, to have dreams, to have goals, to pursue them with His strength, with His love, with His grace, with His power, to be blessed by Him, to walk with Him and just get to know Him. Because think about your best friend or someone that you love. God is greater and more loving than that person. God is more fun and enjoyable to hang around than anyone you'll ever meet. I can 100% tell you that right now. But the sad thing is, right, people don't have a desire to know God because they look at the church and think, I don't want to know God because God seems to be so boring and dull and just, He's all about judging and sin and He's condemning people, and if you live wrong, He hates you. That's not the truth. Jesus hung out with fishermen, He hung out with prostitutes, He hung out with tax collectors, He hung out with people like me, normal everyday people, and so that's the cool thing about Jesus. That's the cool thing about God, is He's not rejecting anyone. And the church has got it wrong. I'm going to say straight up, too many self-righteous people who read the Bible, read the Word of God, and they twist it. And Jesus said to the religious people of the time, they were reading the Torah, they were reading Moses and the law and all these things. And Jesus said, that word that you're reading is talking about me, the Messiah, the King of Kings, Jesus Christ, God in the flesh. And when He came, they rejected Him, they hated Him, they killed Him, they hung Him on the cross. Okay? So it's the same thing today. Churches, denominations, religious, strict, self-righteous, legalistic, wrong thinking, wrong believing gives God a bad image in the public view. That's what it's, I mean, I can see it. And for me, I separate myself from that, and I get outside, I walk with God, I talk to God like a normal person, because Jesus is a person. He's God, yet he can relate to us 100% in every area. He can relate to you, and he knows what you're going through. So you can open up to him and not be afraid and just be yourself. That's what God wants. He doesn't want fakers. He doesn't want liars. He wants people who are just real, who just will be straight up and go, God, I need you. I can't live without you. You created me. So talk to me, be my friend, walk with me, and let's live life to the abundant, fulfilling, blessed life that God gave us. That's what Jesus said. I come to give life, and to come and give it more abundantly, to prosper us, to bless us, to give us joy and peace and love. And this is what I'm passionate about. This is my God. This is the creator of heaven and earth. And he loves you guys out there watching, for real. And God's given me a gift, and he's revealed himself to me in such a great way. And I'm so blessed, and he wants me to share it with you guys out there who follow my journey, who are my friends on social media, because God's cool like that. So, boom! All right, I'm done. I've got so much more to say though. There's so much that I can say, but stay tuned. I'm sure there'll be much more to come.